the only juicer I've ever looked into was the Ninja one. They like release a new one. I get the emails for it or whatever. And I looked at it and it's just like a never clog thing. So I guess clogging is an issue on juicers, which makes sense. But this one apparently will never clog.
There you go.
But I also don't know like what the cleaning process is.
They also say flushable wipes don't damage
That's true.
your plumbing, but it does.
Let's see.
Did you learn that firsthand or?
No, I did not. I've always, I don't know. It feels weird wiping your buttocks with just like a baby wipe, basically.
Why?
Just doesn't feel like it goes together.
What?
I don't know. It's like the yin and yang. It's like at a certain point you transition out of baby wipes when you're like 2.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, you transition from baby wipes to toilet paper. You don't go back to baby wipes.
Okay, but have you, as an adult, ever had a situation where you're wiping with the sandpaper, and you just feel like you can't get it?
Yeah,
We have a bidet at work.
There you go.
Permanent marker.
That's insane that you have a bidet at a freaking plant.
My old boss purchased it and put it in there. He was like, I have one at home and I want one for when I'm here. So he put it in our bathroom.
This is so hilarious. So if we talk stereotypes here, I just want to paint a picture for everybody.
It is hilarious. So it's funny. I know where you're going with this. There are certain people we work with that will not, that refuse to use it.
I bet.
But everybody who does is like, hey, I want one at home. We also have attracted people from around the yard that just end up in our bathroom because they just happen to be in the area. No, we know why you're here, but nobody will ever acknowledge why they're actually there.
Clean your ass with a stream of water.
Yeah,
that's why you're
the fuck out my bathroom.
Now I will use if someone is at their house and they have flushable wipes, hey, maybe I'll dabble in it a little bit. I haven't experienced a bidet yet, so I don't know.
There it says, I'll fuck up their plumbing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not my plumbing,
You still can't flush them. Let's be real.
Yeah,
no,
you can't flush them. So you're not a dude wipes guy, is what you're telling me.
No, but like I said, if it's at somebody's house, sure.
I would have been. I'll be honest. I would have been had I not found out that they don't actually flush.
Yeah.
Or our good buddy Chad isn't he like a strictly like flushable wipes guy?
I guess. I don't know. Now that he owns his own house, maybe he cares more about his plumbing and doesn't do it.
I mean, they clean you better, but you don't flush them. You do have to throw them in the trash.
Yeah, because they're like, as far as I know, there's not anything like they don't just disintegrate. Like they are just a baby wipe, like you say.
But it's just like anything. It's like this recycles, and it's like over how long?
But see, you're saying we shouldn't use those basically because society says we shouldn't. That we should just transition out of toilet paper. You wipe a baby's butt with a wipe because it's a better way.
Because it gets it clean.
The real question is who started toilet paper?
If I had to guess, we can look this up. But if I had to guess, it was like, toilet paper had to come first, right?
I don't know. This is such a random topic.
It is a random topic, but these are the information people need. I feel like toilet paper had to come first.
Who came first, the chicken or the egg? The toilet paper or the baby
Just
wipe?
straight up rags were first.
Yeah, we went from people used to have diapers in like the clothespins. And
we went from if I had to guess, we went from the leaf to the rag to toilet paper to the wipe.
Or was hand first?
To the
hand
bidet.
had to be first.
So
you're right.
Hand was first. Like, wow, this is very inefficient and inconvenient.
I don't know.
What do I do now?
If you were...
Cavemen had to be wiping their ass with their hand.
Wait. If you're a caveman, maybe it's just my intelligent brain. I don't have a caveman brain. I might just go shit in the water and then, kind of.
What are you doing? Like just riding the water? Well, I mean, I guess if you're a caveman, you don't really care if you got like dingleberries or whatever down there.
Probably use your hand after in the water.
You think they had the instinct to wipe?
But I don't know. That's true. They probably don't.
I mean, like, I'm not comparing a caveman to like a different animal, but a deer or something is going to go take a dump. They're not going to wipe it off.
Yeah.
It just is. It's just there.
Just walk away. So toilet paper predates baby wipes.
Of course.
I think we knew that.
Mm-hmm.
It began appearing in the Western world in 1857. The first commercially available toilet paper was sold as medicated paper for the water closet. I don't know what that means. I can
good
guess.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The water closet. Huh?
Baby wipes started in the 1950s.
So you said you've never experienced the bidet.
I haven't experienced a bidet. I don't know.
I assume Patty has because he gave me the there you go. When
Yeah. Well, I was looking at it from a pure like cleanliness standpoint. When he was like, "Oh, you graduate out of baby wipes," in my head, I was like, "That's disgusting. You should probably graduate back into them." But then you said bidet, and I was like, "That's technically the cleaner option."
I will say, so when we first got it, the first thing I did was just turn it on to see how far it would shoot, and not even at 100%. So there's a 12-foot gap between the toilet to the wall in our bathroom, and if you turn it on, it hits the top of the wall.
Oh boy.
See, I don't want to be a water balloon. Like I don't.
There's pressure behind this thing.
I'm not going to make the
No,
comments
listen, whether
about
it
the
changes-
guys coming in for that.
Now, whether it changes like based on like your water pressure at your house, because like we have high water pressure at a plant, so I don't know if that makes a difference. Like your water pressure just at your house is not the same as what we're dealing with at the plant. You see what I'm saying? So like maybe if you turn it up at home, it's not that crazy.
Sure.
But
I'm not concerned with that. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm more concerned with these people sitting on top of a geyser in your bathroom, just having a good old time.
Does it like? I mean, some of them I know have dryer stuff to them, but you just after it bidets, do you wipe with toilet paper?
You still need the toilet paper.
To dry yourself.
See, that seems
But then
redundant.
It's
at that
less
point.
toilet paper, but you still need the toilet paper. I mean, at least I would.
Seems
Maybe there's some
counterproductive.
psychos out there that don't, but
You got wet toilet paper.
That's what I'm wondering. Like just crumpled up nasty.
Yeah.
Now you got dingleberry toilet paper.
Now you got pieces of toilet paper all in your ass you don't know about.
Gross.
I mean,
All right.